right, it is Friday.
All day.
You kind of look like you're hiding in the bush right there.
You find fake foliage that you got in here.
I love that foliage.
Okay, good.
It's
Need
very
to
green.
need to dust it.
Oh, I know. I know.
It's got 30 years of dust on it there.
Oops. Anyway, it's Friday. It's pretty nice outside. But is that going to last into our weekend?
Most of today, I think we're just partly cloudy,
Okay.
but still take along an umbrella because there are a few showers and storms that'll pop up from time to time. Tomorrow, the chance of rain is pretty high in the morning.
In the morning? Okay.
It should improve as the day goes on, and then Sunday, there's a chance of rain, but it's not a big chance. So
No. We still need-
that's kind of been
Yeah.
been the story here for the past week now.
And even with all the rain we had earlier this week and the record-setting amount,
Yeah.
we still need the rain.
We still need the rain, but if you're referring to the drought monitor, it comes out on Thursday. They actually do the forecast on a Monday.
Okay.
So it didn't, well, it's the federal government
Yeah.
and, things move at strange paces.
Weird.
So, yeah, it's, so that came out yesterday. We're
Okay.
still in the drought, technically, even though, we had 3 inches of rain, 24 hours before. But it
Yeah.
probably will take until next week for that to catch up.
All right. Well, let's take a look outside because it actually does look pretty nice. More greenery.
Yeah, I
Almost
mean,
like-
it's not quite as scorched there in the median on 127, and we got a little bit of hazy sunshine going on there. Here is a look at our Meridian Company Farm Bureau Insurance Cam in Delta Township. Not quite as bright as it is along 127. And we look a little bit farther back to the west, and pinpoint Doppler radar actually picking up on showers, couple of thunderstorms just passing through parts of Ionia County. It's nothing severe in this, although occasionally the radar is hinting at there might be a little bit of hail coming down with it. It is moving right now to the east, so hey, Clinton County, maybe Lansing, you might get brushed by that this morning. And notice just like this scattered activity from the Upper Peninsula to northern lower Michigan to back near Chicago. We're going to be dealing with that sort of activity throughout the day today. So
Okay.
it's not raining the entire time. It might be raining at Crystal's house and not at my
Hey.
house. Okay, then vice versa. It might be raining at my house and not at Crystal's house. But, it's nothing all that organized for us today. But Storm Prediction Center still the same. They have us in the marginal risk of severe weather. So it's level 1 of 5.
And all that light green, like that kind of minty green, that is the entire
The-
Upper
the-
Peninsula.
this pretty stuff, that is
Yeah.
just general thunderstorms,
Okay.
not severe. So,
Okay.
you see that light green on there. But the darker shading of green, marginal risk, which means there might be an isolated severe storm or two. I would think gusty winds, maybe some hail.
Okay.
So just something we need to watch. And of course, obviously, any thunderstorm can produce some heavy downpours of rain. These sort of things that pop up and die off, the computer models, they can't do very well with them. But, they do the best they can. And notice showing some scattered activity at noon. Don't say, though, it's going to be raining in southwest Michigan and not
It
here
is.
at
Look at
noon. That could very well be over Jackson or Lansing or nowhere at noon. But the basic idea is some showers and storms kind of flare up as the day goes on. That'll take us into the afternoon hours. Then things kind of fade away this evening, only to be replaced by some more activity as we approach
behind
the
us.
midnight hour. And that could be a little more concentrated or raining at your house and my house at that point. And that'll kind of take us into the start of the weekend. And then things should improve a little bit Saturday afternoon. I won't say it's not going to rain Saturday afternoon, but the chances of rain begin to go down at that point. So, with that said, here's the 12-day or the 12-hour forecast, not the 12-day forecast. We are not quite to that just yet. Showing clouds and sun. Some of us dealing with some showers and storms this morning, other areas this morning and maybe this afternoon, but they're scattered. We do climb into the 80s today, and what you're going to notice today is the humidity is up from where it was yesterday. So, feeling a little bit uncomfortable for us today. Notice the percentage, the chance percentage of rain.
That went up a little bit.
I boosted that up, and I think again it's mainly during the morning hours that's the big concern. But even during the afternoon there might be a scattered shower storm around. 79 the high on Saturday, low 80 Sunday. The chance of rain's not zero, but it's lower on Sunday, and we're going to be in this pattern where we deal with occasionally some showers and storms well into next week. So People were wanting rain, wanting rain, wanting rain. And we've got it kind of on and off here. Next 7 days, maybe even the next 10 days or more. Remember, you can always check out our latest forecast. If severe weather happens, it will alert you right there in your pocket. The News 10 First Alert Weather app, you can download it on your smartphone or your tablet. It's free. You can find it at Google Play and the Apple App Store. It's more than just the forecast. It's radar. When there's severe weather, we will alert you to that too. And you'll find the whole cast of characters from the First Alert Weather team right there.
Right. Well, and you can see right there those videos. You guys literally break it down personally with those videos too.
We do, and it's free, and I hear from a lot of folks, especially after like the severe weather that we had earlier in the week. A lot of people depend on this because you can set it where it will notify you when a warning comes out.
It notified me that night.
That's true.
It was like, Crystal, get to work, and I was like,
no.
No.
And if you pick one location. Mm-hmm. Then it will just notify you about that one location. We get that question all the time. Okay. It's in the settings. But the default is, a warning comes out of WILX, which, 13 counties are what we send warnings for. You get them all. And people say, well, how do I not? I live in Jackson. I don't want the warning from Clinton County. If you pick your location, like Jackson, you will just get the Jackson warning. So there you go.
Well, there it is. Search WILX weather on both the Google Play and Apple App Stores.
And you can search First Alert Weather now because they changed the name of our app on
Good
there.
for them.
It only took a while.
I know. Gonna have to get this little graphic updated, I guess. Now that you
can search. It'll still take you to that.
Okay.
That's perfect.
That works.
Helpful. We
Very
like
helpful.
that.
We love that. All right. Well, I am now joined by Taylor Gattoni from
Hello.
News 10. Today at 11 and first at 4. It's Friday.
Happy Friday, everyone. Man, I was looking forward to this all week.
Same. Do you have any plans for the weekend?
I do. So there's a few things I have to choose from, okay?
Ooh.
There's the rummage sale happening in Old Town. There is the lavender fields in, how do you say it, Asame?
I'm not sure. I'm going to the one in Mason.
Okay. Oh.
There's a lavender festival in Mason.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well maybe I'll switch plans and do that. Okay, or go to the other one. Either way.
Yeah.
Eaton County Fair.
Yup. It's a good one.
Because it ends Sunday. And then what else?
And Studio 10's been there like this week.
They have. They've been previewing. It's been so fun to watch them there. And so I'm like, I have to go check it out.
They have yet to bring back any food, which we're going to have to talk about later. But, they've been
There's something about fairs in the summer, and
Yeah.
it's so much fun.
I know.
Spoil yourself a little bit.
Little
go have some
bit.
fun. It's a good time. But yeah, so that's what I'll be doing this weekend. But I know that I've been checking the First Alert Weather app because I know those rain chances are coming in. So I'm like, what can I do outside? What should I do inside? And when do I need to time that out?
Well, that's what my mom said. She's like, this lavender thing in Mason, is it inside or outside? Because
it's outside. Well, the festival.
This one
Oh,
is
because the
inside.
festival. You're right. If you're just picking some outside, then it's outside.
this is like vendors and stuff like that with a bunch of lavender products. So
Okay.
we're
You
going
said
to that
in
on
Mason?
Saturday. Yeah. I'll send you an invite.
Yeah. Let me know. Okay.
All right. We're going to take a look at some of the headlines today. And first, we're going to take a look over the city of East Lansing.
Yeah, that's because today Michigan State University will conduct a full system test for their campus notification system. And the test will include text and email alerts, phone calls, as well as the recent integrations with the Safe MSU app and MSU Greenlight emergency phones and the outdoor weather siren system. So that test is expected to begin at 10 o'clock this morning. So again, all of those going to phone calls, any emails, text alerts, Safe MSU app. I know when I talk to MSU police, they always talk about the MSU Safe app, how it's a great tool. Whether you're trying to find rides to get home, whether you're just trying to find anything around campus, certain resources, if you are in an emergency and you need help, where to do that. So MSU Safe app, great.
I have it, and I'm not even an MSU student. I never was.
I
But
was an
have it.
MSU student. Obviously, I'm not
Yeah,
anor,
yeah.
but I still have the app.
But
and it's
I
great,
got it
yeah.
anyway, just because I have so many friends who are there and coworkers.
Yeah.
So it's a great, great app to have. Well, Attorney General Dana Nessel visited a local recovery center late yesterday.
Yeah, and so the purpose of the visit was to learn how money from the state's opioid settlement can help fight drug and alcohol addiction. So Nessel, state legislatures, and representatives from the city of Lansing, as well as Ingham County, toured Mid-Michigan Recovery Services in Lansing. So they learned about its programs and met some people getting treatment at the facility. And during Nestle's visit, there was a discussion about what's needed to fight the opioid epidemic. So Nestle helped bring $1.6 billion in opioid settlement money to Michigan.
The way we decided to divide it was half of it to go to the state to appropriate, and the other half to go directly to cities and directly to counties all around the state of Michigan, because our belief was that these communities know how to spend this money the best. They're the ones who've been tackling with the opioid epidemic for years and years.
Last night's meeting was all about finding ways to close the gaps in care for people struggling with addiction, and Mid-Michigan Recovery Services is on the front lines of this public health crisis.
All right, and new developments in a story we have been following for about 3 or 4 months now.
Yeah.
A class action lawsuit has been filed against Lansing Community College.
Yeah, so you might remember this breach happening back in March. Well, this comes after a massive data breach, again, in March. And Ivory Whitby filed the class action complaint on Wednesday. So she's accusing the college of mishandling the personal information of more than 700,000 people. Students and staff at LCC tell News 10 they worry their data can't always be protected. Following the discovery of the data breach in March, Lansing Community College says it's increased its security measures.
We do have more information on that. We talked to some students on our website, wilx.com. Well, when you think of summer, even with the thunderstorms, you think of golfing, and it is all in the family at the Losh Center these days. I love this story.
Here we go. So MSU women's golf coach Stacy Slabanek-Stoll. Oh, yes, we did that. Okay, there we go. Already in the Michigan Golf Hall of Fame, there we go, spends time there practicing with her 19-year-old daughter,
I don't know why this
Olivia.
video is not playing, but...
Oh, so you get to look at the back
Yep.
of the golf cart
Yep.
right there. But yeah, so her daughter, Olivia, who plays college golf at Grand Valley State and has helped lead GV to the national tournament the last 2 seasons. That's pretty cool. Well, they both have summer tournaments they're preparing for. In fact, both will play on opposite teams later this month. Ooh, we got some family rivalry.
Wow.
So later this month, they will be playing on opposite teams and a team 4-ball tournament in Clio, and there will be Clio, thank you. And
Everybody says it, so I'm not going to say anything to you, but
thank you.
it's Clio.
Thank you for saying that, Clio.
You're welcome.
And there are even bigger tournaments they plan as amateurs. So even 31 years apart in age, well, Stacy recently turned 50 and can now play in a number of senior events. Olivia actually didn't like golf as a youngster. Fun fact right there. And only fell in love with it 5 years ago, but did she ever catch on quick to Mom's delight, as she told our Fred Human. There you go.
All right.
Oh,
well,
do we not have that?
It's not playing. I don't know why.
Okay.
But this story is on our website, wilx.com. Fred talked to them. He got some questions. He asked both mother and daughter some questions. So maybe I'll play this again later on today with Fred when he fills in for Tim on Stout on Sports Live. But it's a really cute story, mother and daughter just kind of learning off of each other. And the mother talked about how the daughter kind of makes her step up her game a little bit more.
Competition,
So, and of
yeah.
course, the daughter wanting to learn more from her mother,
Following
who's
her mom's footsteps.
a great
There you
coach.
go,
Yeah.
That's so cool. We love that.
All right. Well, I'm going to skip through all this. And can you share what's coming up on News 10 today at 11?
Yes, I can. A lot coming up, obviously. We had a lot to talk about this morning. So this weekend, thousands of people, oh boy, yeah, Michigan International Speedway, get ready. This weekend, thousands of people will be flocking to Mid-Michigan for the Faster Horses Festival. It all kicks off today, and we have all the details. Yeah, make sure you stay safe, especially when there's, I've had friends who have gone crazy time.
Yep.
But so just make sure you're staying safe out there. We will tell you all about it coming up News 10 today at 11 if you want to learn more. There's also a new push to ensure that there is enough funding to make local elections secure and every vote is counted. And in Jackson this morning, the Cascades Humane Society is hosting its 4th annual community yard sale. And also, we are back here at 2 o'clock for another First Alert Forecast update. We'll have Colton Sikoraki here. We will also be talking about what to expect on Studio 10. Coming up on First at 4 and during our 90 minutes of news. We are excited for First at 4. We're always excited for our Mid-Michigan Matters interviews. This one I have to bring up because my producer, Matt, was working really hard to get this. So we're talking about, people go to the beaches, you see those cute little turtles on the ground, and you want to make sure they get somewhere safely, but you shouldn't be picking them up. So we're going to be bringing in someone to be talking about turtles.
Are you bringing turtles?
That one's tricky because they were afraid to have the turtles in the studio. So yes, that was the concern. We have lots of cute pictures of turtles.
Okay, I'll take it.
So we'll be looking forward to that. But yes, ways to be safe around them. We'll talk about it more coming up at 2 o'clock here.
All right. They'll talk about that at 4 o'clock on Mid-Michigan Matters.
Well, yeah, but 2 o'clock for the News 10 Plus
Yes.
digital desk
Yes.
update. We'll have that.
There's a lot of stuff
We'll
going
give
on.
you more insight.
In
And
bet-
then watch
yeah.
first F4.
In between all that, I'll be here with Fred talking about the latest headlines in sports, too. So there's a lot going on as we head into this weekend. Make sure you check that weather app if you have any plans coming up, just like Taylor and I will be. And we will see you guys a little bit later. Thanks for tuning in.
Happy Friday.